From Julio Cruz and Gaylord Perry, to Alvin Davis and Harold Reynolds, to father and son back-to-back bombs. From Junior J, Joey, and Edgar, with Randy, A-Rod, Dan, and the Sheriff, to Ichiro Moyer and Mikey C, to King Felix, Kyle Cruz, and Cano, to the present with Julio, Gilbert, Kirby, and Cal. I don't believe it. It just continues. My, oh my, it's another sports podcast. My, oh my, it's another sports podcast. We got our super producer, Indy, out there in Nashville, Tennessee. That's Vaden Podcast Services. Vaden Podcast Services bringing this show to life. Shout out to all our friends in the live chat, dropping knowledge, telling jokes. We truly appreciate the energy. But y'all know my main man, Sam. How you doing, brother?
And fucking tastic, sir. How about yourself?
Oh, man, we're doing great. We're doing great. We're going to dive deep into the Super Bowl matchup. But first, I want to shout out our friends at Romantic About Baseball. Y'all know I love the beautiful sport on the diamond, and we're super proud to be part of Baseball Podcasters United. But y'all know it is Super Bowl week. Our beloved Seahawks are in the Super Bowl. This is a fantastic matchup, and I truly think the Seahawks have a little bit of an edge. Sam, where do you want to go with this first?
First things first, I just wanted to say, doesn't it feel good that we did it this way? Went through the Niners, went through the fucking Rams.
Oh, yeah.
Go through the goddamn Patriots. I mean,
No
it's the only
cheapies.
way, to be fucking epic about this and to do it right.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm happy about, is that we get to cement our legacy this year, doing it the right way, going through the hardest teams. And so that's
Good
my favorite
shit, man.
part. But yeah, besides that, man, it's just going to be a fun week. Looking forward to everything with the whole media circus that's going to be happening, and just ready to see the world and the country get acclimated to our players and get to see what we're all about.
Yeah, no doubt, man. And it's crazy, too, because I just love the Super Bowl in general. But here we are. The team is ready. This is a motivated bunch. We have only a second-year head coach. And we were talking about this off mic just a second ago, Sam. This will be the Seahawks' fourth Super Bowl appearance. I really hope we're 2-2. I don't want to be an organization 1-3 in the Super Bowl. That's a bad taste to have in your mouth. But man, for real, when I just look up at the matchups between the squads, I should feel the most confident in this team of any of the Super Bowl matchups the Seahawks have previously been in, Sam. And one of the huge reasons why is I love rookie left tackle Will Campbell. His one complaint was his short arms coming out of college. He had a really good rookie campaign, hurt his knee, and has struggled greatly in the playoffs. Well, guess what, Sam? The Seahawks have an absolute arsenal of edge rushers, which we're going to have to take at his punk ass. Because at right tackle, Morgan Moses may be old, but he's still a good, quality, savvy vet. But I think the Seahawks can take advantage of Will Campbell because we got major reach differences with all of our edge rushers, including Big Cat Williams, who all of you have seen line up over the offensive tackle many times this year with great success. If they feel that's a wink link, we got a 2-inch reach advantage with Big Cat versus Campbell out on that edge. We really need to expose that in a big way, Sam, because we know Drake May will be lethal if they give him time in the pocket.
And I think Morgan Moses, I believe, is questionable too, as well as two of their big linebackers, their weak side linebacker, and I think one of their middle linebackers, Spillane and Landry. So, I mean, if they're missing those guys from their defense too, they are going to be in trouble as far as I see it, because they're
no
huge,
doubt.
getting after the passer, just clogging up the middle in the passing lanes and the running lanes, man. Like, without those guys, they're not looking great. They're pretty much only got Gonzo, as far as I could see it. And, Chasing has actually been playing pretty well, but.
Well, here's the thing, I actually really like their cornerbacking crew. I honestly think that New England has a better cornerback crew than us. I'll take Devin over anybody in this matchup. But I mean, Carlton Davis, man, this is an OG in the league. He's still a really good player. That's a Super Bowl champion. But guess what, man? Ain't none of these cats can guard JSN out here. Sam, you see it on the field, and we are entering draft evaluation season, even though we're head into the Super Bowl right now. ASN, you see it on the field, Sam, his unbelievable acceleration, his deceleration, the way he gets in and out of routes. Sam, at JSN's combine class, he had the fastest three cone drill and the fastest 20-yard shuttle, of course. And that makes it so easy as an evaluator when you have immaculate film like JSN and then all of the combine testing backs it up. That's when you pick a player at number 20 who is an absolute superstar and probably a betting favorite to be Super Bowl MVP.
It would be a tough call on who's going to be Super Bowl MVP. I mean, because you got Darnold. You know they always favor the quarterback. So if JSN is tearing it up, then that means Darnold's probably tearing it up too. So unless he has a couple turnovers and we still win the game, then I think they'll probably go with Darnold. But K9, as our good buddy Indy, our producer, has said, another good chance of being MVP if he takes the game over. But I'd like it to be a defensive MVP. Would be how I like to get Emin Worry the MVP for the game for us. That would be what I would like to see.
I could see it maybe being possibly like a big cat with 2 sacks. Maybe a DeMarcus Lawrence gets a couple of sacks. Shout out Rio Bam Bumbaglat back in the house. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Tyson Baxter in the building. I can't wait to get into a little baseball with Tyson, man. I will be very excited. I think the Polar Bears a great addition to his Orioles, but it's Super Bowl, baby. Sam, last week we were going into comps, and there's great matchups across the board, but there's a major X factor, and you just said his name, Nick Emenwari. I said his athletic comp is Andre Johnson, Sam. Andre came into the combine at 6'2", 230. Emenwari at 6'3", 220. Comp, kind of. Emenwari's got a better 40, a better 10-yard split, a way better broad jump, more reps on the bench, and a 4-inch higher vertical. Actually, Emenwari is a much more freakish athlete than frickin' Andre Johnson. Nick Emenwari, Sam, is so goddamn freakish that he has a faster 10-yard split than Andre Johnson, Calvin Johnson, Jamar Chase, and Randy Moss. He put out the same amount of bench reps as DeMarcus Lawrence, and he has an equivalent vertical of Vince fucking Carter. Emenwari is an alien, not like us, and it shows up on the field because he plays every position like an OG. Unreal.
He's had at least 15 snaps in almost every position that there is. Interior defensive line, he's had, I think, 17 or 18 snaps. A whole bunch on outside, defensive end, linebacker. He's been everywhere. Man, the Swiss Army fucking katana. Man, like, he is just goddamn everywhere, and he is a lethal weapon.
Oh, it's so fun. That blew my mind, though, Sam. I'd never seen anything like that when I decided to really dig up his athletic profile. How did he fall this far? Because we see it. Teams get tricked by combine stats all the time. The key is, does the combine match the film? And Emenwari was an absolute star in college. Yes, Texas Power, second rounder. I agree. How the hell did that happen? Teams miss all the time, and teams also don't have plans all the time. Emenwari is such a unique player. You might have needed a unique coach like McDonald to figure out exactly how to use them.
And safety is also not heavily prioritized in the draft. Linebackers and safeties typically drop more than some of the other positions that, defensive end, quarterback, wide receiver, and ones like that, the more sexy picks. Safety is not always the most prioritized. So I think that's part of the reason. But also, he had some coverage problems. He's better in the pros than he was in college, from what I've seen. Like, he's been coached up, I think, is the big thing. He was raw.
Well, no offense. He's got way better coaching with the Seahawks than at South Carolina. No offense.
Yeah, 100%. So, I think that's, he wasn't like he is now coming out of the draft. I'll say that, because he is just an animal. And I don't know how he's playing like he is as a rookie, because he looks like a fucking 5, 8 year vet right now. A Pro Bowler, All Pro. He's everywhere.
Great coaching, man. I mean, we
Mm-hmm.
saw Coach McDonald get like the best years out of Clowney, the best years out of Van Noy. I mean, Coach McDonald just has an unbelievable way of relating to his players on and off the field. And this is no shot at anybody. I'm not, it seems like an obvious shot at Pete. This is not. But the age helps, man. Coach Mack's a 38-year-old man. He just can simply relate to this young generation of players way more, man. And golly, I just feel so happy and fortunate to have Coach McDonald leading the way, Sam. I gotta ask you though, man. New England's got a fan freaking tastic coach in their own right. If we're to match them up, who has the better head coach in this amazing Super Bowl matchup?
Seahawks. What do you? It's not even a question to me. Vrabel is good, but I mean, McDonald is the fucking McVay to the defensive side of the ball, like McVay is to the offensive side. I mean, he is a genius back there. Everything looks like chaos. Guys are all up for in the like clogging the gaps in the line. Ball gets hiked, then 5, 6 guys drop out, and it just confuses the offense. They don't know where they're supposed to slide the protection. I mean, it has the illusion of being super complex, but it's really a pretty simple defense when it comes down to actual assignments and how they run it. So, I mean, I think McDonald 100%. What's your feelings on it?
Well, my question then is a different coach actually is I think Josh McDaniels has enough experience in big game scenarios that he might be uniquely suited to battle our man Coach McDonald. I really think that Josh McDaniels might be able to get into his bag here. Once again, if the Seahawks stop the run and turn this into a drop back passing game, our chances increase a ton, Sam. But the bottom line is Josh McDaniels has been an OC in 5 Super Bowls and won 3 of them. That's got to count for something. I know it's with Tom Brady, but I've also seen McDaniels have success with Mac Jones. He had some success with Cam Newton. They're balling with Drake May. But the one thing I want to note, Sam, I wrote down here is everybody in the world wants to crown an obvious quarterback advantage with Drake May over Sam Darnold. Now, on the regular season, of course, Drake May crushes Sam Darnold. But let's also look at this thing as a whole. Sam Darnold has 2 really good seasons to May's 1. Sam Darnold has 1 really good postseasons to May's 0. So look at this, Sam. In the regular season, Drake May had a QB rating of 113.5 to Sam Darnold's 99.1. Now in the playoffs, Sam Darnold has a QB rating of 122.4 to May's 84. Honestly, if I had to pick one quarterback right now, not regular season award right now, I think I might have to go with Sam here.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would agree. Actually, currently how they're playing, especially right now, then yes, and especially with Drake
And if
May
he's got a hurt shoulder,
and being
hurt
as young
throwing
as he
shoulder,
is, dude, like McDonald against 23, like age 23 and younger quarterbacks is like 9-1, I believe it is, and then he's 8-0 when he's playing them for the first time. So I think who was it? Brock Purdy was the one that he lost to, and it was on the second time they had played. So he's played him twice, lost on one of them. That's the only time he's lost to a young quarterback. So
okay.
I'll take your who has a better quarterback, and I'll raise you. We have the Mike McDonald. Fucking shut
You,
that
dude,
shit
you're
down.
spot on, dude, because I got it to a really younger number two. I found Sam. Quarterbacks under 24 versus Coach McDonald are 0-6 record with 1 touchdown to 8 picks with 22 sacks. Drake May is 23.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think we definitely have the advantage up and down. The one place I'll say we don't is our interior offensive line versus their interior defensive line, where they have an advantage. I don't think it's quite as big of an advantage as some people seem to think, but they definitely have a little bit of an advantage there since we have Bradford and a lighter center. Zabel can't do it all for the interior.
Mm. No, that's a great point because New England absolutely has a very formidable defensive line group, Sam. Milton Williams and Christian Barmore are top five in instant pressures. Anthony Bradford is top five in allowing instant pressures. So we're going to have Zabel help Bradford in this game. Or excuse me, we're going to have Sundell help Bradford, and Zabel is going to have to stand on his own. That is just
Mm-hmm.
going to be what it is here. And the running game is going to be huge here, Sam, because Milton Williams is a fantastic pass rusher. He was a key player for the Eagles championship squad last year, but he is under 300. He's about a 290, 295 type of guy. When he's in there, we got to be able to pound the rock on his ass, which I fully think this team is capable of. They've shown a very, very potent running attack in this postseason, and I think that's going to be a crucial component in this game, Sam, because I also have a ton of respect for the cornerbacks of New England. I think the Seahawks could find success in the ground game here.
Yeah, I do too. Off tackle, and Walker's going to bust it all the way outside.
Hmm.
They're good at stopping the run up the middle, but I think we can hit him in the seams on the edges, in my opinion. I think,
Yeah.
yeah, I think K9's going to have a big game.
Yeah, this is also, Sam. That's a good point on the edges. Is I feel the Seahawks do have an advantage on offensive tackles versus their edge rushers, and Lucas and Cross need to have big games, and they're fully capable of doing so. I'm confident that they can do so in this matchup, but we're going to need them to be there because the middle of the defensive front is much more formidable than the edge rushers, Sam. I'm so freaking excited though. They're going to want to run the ball also. Good luck, though. Good luck, though, man. Because New England has a elite defensive line group, but in my humble opinion, the Seahawks have the best defensive line group.
And deepest. I mean,
That's why I call them the best
yeah,
because
we'll send
it's
eight
about the
at
whole
you.
squad. You need to come in waves. Guys will
Mm-hmm.
get tired in the Super Bowl. Guys will get tired. So do you have the waves?
Our backups would start on most other teams.
Fuck yeah. Dude, Jaron Reed, Boye Mafe, and Derek Hall, that's a formidable starting front for at least half the teams, if not two-thirds.
Yep, it sure shit is, man. And so, yeah, this team doesn't scare me. I'm not super worried. It's any given Sunday, as we all say. Anything can happen. We win 8 out of 10 times, in my opinion. Neutral
Well, for
field.
what it's worth, ESPN's analytics, the computer, the AI is giving the Seahawks 60% right now for whatever that's worth. So the computers of the world want to agree there. It I'm getting a little crazy. I'm getting a little hyped, Sam. It's been a long time, man, and the Seahawks are one of the top 5, top 10 for sure, well-run organizations in consistency of this century, Sam, but we haven't been to the Super Bowl in 12 years. And it just shows you how difficult it is to make it all the way, how much you have to appreciate these journeys while your favorite team is on them, and also how much you have to capitalize. How much you have to capitalize because we all wish that Walter Jones and Sean Alexander and Matt Hasselback and those guys, we all wish they would have lifted a trophy at some point. You
Yep.
don't know if you're ever going to get back, even if you're the second youngest team in the league.
It's
So,
true.
dude, seize the moment, fellas.
Yep, gotta seize the moment. And speaking of the ownership group and everything, should we touch on hits on decks question about Kubiak, who's going to replace him? I,
Ooh, that's a good one.
I'll
Go ahead.
I say we should probably touch on it for a moment, but I am solely focused right now on the fucking Super Bowl. So I mean that's my number one. Just for a moment though, we'll touch on it. Arthur Smith, I think, is the one I think we should go after. The
Oh,
pickings
interesting.
is slim right now.
No, timeout. I think Arthur Smith signed with Ohio State.
Not unless it just happened a little bit ago. There's been rumors,
Okay.
but nothing's happened yet. And you know how those college contracts go. There's NFL buyouts, man. Like, if he wants to be in the NFL, he'll be in the NFL. So as far as I know, he has not taken that job as of a few hours ago. And
Okay.
he would be my number one choice. Or maybe the little Kubiak. I don't know, a little more of a shot in the dark here. But they're slim pickings right now. Most all the
Well,
good ones
this
have been
might be the
swooped
year
up.
to go in-house, even if you got a fire in a year. I mean, Dennison's called plays before, so maybe he could get his opportunity finally and separate from Kubiak. So, yeah, dude, I'm seeing right here, Ohio State hires Arthur Smith on January 31st.
No,
Yeah, there it
I
is.
don't think anything's been
Oh, and
signed.
Sam, I saw some memes about that, and it was the New York Jets fans. The New York Jets were lamenting that Ohio State has a better OC than they can get.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw something out today saying that he hadn't officially been signed yet. But interesting. So if he's gone, maybe the little Kubiak. I forget his name, but or in house.
I mean, you said it's slim pickings at this point. That's
Yeah.
why it's kind of crazy to wait to hire a coach until after the Super Bowl. I was really thinking that the Seahawks might be able to slyly get away with one because teams generally don't like to do this because it's so hard to build a staff this late in the game.
Yeah, it's incredibly hard.
I
Absolutely
mean, the
incredibly
Seahawks
hard.
probably Brian Grubb's probably more like the fallback guy. You dig?
Well, Ryan Grubb got hired because of how late everything got going in McDonald's first year because we had to wait.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not who they really wanted. It's kind of
No.
like the backup plan. The
Yeah.
backup plan.
Yeah. And I hope we don't have a backup plan OC going into the year after we're defending our title, man. Like, fuck that. We need to
Yeah.
swoop Arthur Smith up then. I don't give a fuck. Sign him, pay him whatever he wants.
I'm with Mariners Live for that. I think Kubiak's going to have a really good game here, though. I really do. He's been on one lately, and let's be real, though. If you run the ball successfully, it's so much easier for your offense coordinator. So big hog mollies up front. Ken Walker, George Hilani, make the life easy on our offensive coordinator and run the snot out of the ball, baby.
Yeah, I don't know much about Janako is is he one of our coaches, quarterback coach?
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of talks about him getting elevated. I think this year it's going to come from inside because you basically don't have a choice, and then we can go from there. There's a lot of Jim Bob Cooter, man. There's a throwback. He had a lot of good years with Matt Stafford, man, but there's a throwback. You really got to get in your bag of coaching hires. That's a good possibility, too. Shit, dude.
Yeah.
First world problems.
Yeah.
When's the last time anyone wanted our offensive coordinator, man? Is Shane Waldron even in the league anymore?
Nope.
I mean, come on now.
Not to my knowledge. Not to my knowledge. And so I think a lot of our offensive staff will go with Kubiak, unfortunately, if he goes. So I think.
Well, that's where the loyalty is going to lie. But the one difference is if someone gets their first major opportunity or another opportunity to OC, then that one person would stay behind. The rest of the staff will be as good as gone, though. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, because he came with his staff from New Orleans, and that's what made it so quick for them to get off the ground running. Man, they were just hit the ground running, ready to go. He brought everyone with him. It was a ready-made package to get a good fucking offense going. So that's why I really liked the pick. I wish we'd be able to have him for 2 years, but it is what it is. He gets us a Super Bowl. It's all gravy.
Then it's all worth it, man. These are the first world problems you got to pay if you want to win the Super Bowl. I mean, we know that guys are coming for our players.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They definitely will. Players.
Kobe
coaches,
Bryant's going to get rich as hell. Tariq Woolen's going to get paid. Boye Mafe is going to get a full-time starting gig somewhere, man. These are the great first world problems, though. You go to the Super Bowl, everyone wants your dudes, and rightfully so, man. Either you win in this league and keep your job, or you lose too much and you're fired. It's that simple.
It's a good thing Snyder's been in his bag drafting. Because, I mean, we can just retool and reload, it seems like, right now with the guys we've been picking up. So, I think we're in good hands for the future. The ownership situation is going to be interesting with the whole selling of the team potentially. I was telling you in Indy that apparently I heard a rumor that the NFL was going to be fining the Allen Foundation because of not selling the team. It's been... God, how many years has it been? Like 7? I don't know. Since
it's been
Allen
like
died.
7 or 8 years.
Yeah, and they're saying she was holding on to it for too long, and that she's going to have to sell it now or get fined. And she ended up getting about a $5 million fine, which is some bullshit. All the shit coming out right now before the Super Bowl's bullshit, though. I don't care about it really. It's all noise. Fuck it. We'll worry about it later. Give us another week and I'll start thinking about it. Focus.
Man, they're just trying to give they're just trying to give a little bit of a happy ending here for Robert Kraft, man. We know how much that dude likes that shit.
Yeah. He's a punk.
No, but for real though, the NFL needs to back off on this one. When did they ever care when teams get inherited from parent to kid? It literally happens all the time across the league. Now they suddenly care that a sister inherited the team from their brother. Man, fuck out of here with that.
I think it happened with the Titans a while back ago too. So I don't know, some other team like the Titans, one of them, where the owner died, got passed on to someone else, and the NFL was doing the same type of shit to them. So it's nothing new for them, but there's some antitrust fucking laws that might be violated, so Alan could fight it if she wanted to. But it was
I like that. Real
wish.
bad, Sam. Real bad, man. Let's get back on the Super Bowl, man.
Yes.
I don't like the hearsay anyways, man. Hunter Henry or AJ Bonner. I got AJ Bonner all day. This is not a lifetime achievement award. It's who's better right now.
And as an all-around tight end, AJ Bonner. As a pure pass catcher, Hunter Henry.
Okay, I can live with that.
Like,
You know I'm always partial to the two-way tight end, though. Always.
Yeah, man, he doesn't come off the field. He's there. He's going to knock some heads, seal gaps, man, create holes for the running back. I love that shit. He goes in there and busts heads. I love that guy.
We see that too, Tyson B. Typos can be a funny ass thing sometimes, but Sam, I mean, we got to give New England credit here, though, Sam. I mean, I want to lay this down how close it is across the season, man. I mean, we're talking top 3 scoring offenses, top 4 scoring defenses, top 6 in rushing yards allowed. I mean, these teams are both top 5 to top 10 in every single important category, Sam. There is one big discrepancy that I think could be a key in this game, Sam, is the Seahawks have the 3rd most kick return yards on average, and the Patriots are at 18th. We might be able to get a significant advantage in the kickoff return game on both sides, which could be a huge difference maker in terms of the field position game, and we know how dangerous Shaheed is. This could be a difference.
They're not.
They're really
kicked him. They're not gonna
35.
If they do,
let's go.
something went wrong. You know the game plan is don't kick it to Shaheed the whole fucking game. They're not going to let him ruin the Super Bowl for him. We'll get the ball at the 35 all game long, is how I see it going. Because he's too dangerous. You can't let him just beat you if you're the Patriots. I mean, that would be the dumbest shit. I'd rather take my chances, put us on the 35 if I was them. But give it to Shaheed. Kick it to him all game. That would make me fucking happy. And we would just torch him. That's great with me.
Hey, they didn't win the game, but remember almost 20 years ago now, it is 20 years ago now, Devin Hester returning the opening kick to the house. Maybe we get some shit. I mean, kickers mess up too. Oh, kickers mess up too, Sam. I looked up a couple things because I wanted to really dive in. PFF ranks the New England Patriots as the 23rd special teams, the Seahawks 7th. Another big advantage. Where did I write this down here? The punting situation. They got a rookie kicker, Borregales, who missed, I believe, 2 kicks at Denver. I'm not going to buy too much into that because of how snowy the weather was, Sam. But according to PFF, the Seahawks have the best punter and the Patriots have the 27th punter. That could be another small difference in the Super Bowl matchup.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going into the week wanting to give the Patriots a little more credit, but after hearing their fans and shit, fuck them. They're not that good. And they think that we've played soft schedules, from what I hear. But see, a bunch of people saying, oh, well, we've only played weak defenses. They've played really good defenses going to the playoffs.
Well, what are you about to play here?
Yeah, well, you'll see
the number 1 scoring defense.
I promise you that. Yeah.
You've been playing all these great defenses. You're about to play the number 1 scoring defense, man.
With a good offense behind that great defense. There's the difference. Coming right at your ass.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Fuck them. Don't care. Time to go win a Super Bowl.
Here's another one, Sam. Like, maybe the most crucial positional group matchups we could look at. Who has the better O line? I actually, truly, in my heart, believe the Seahawks have the better O line.
Yeah, more established tackles, Zabel. I mean, yeah, man.
And we
Sundell.
finally put our money where our mouth is, Sam. You want to be a better running team, then you can't be paying your two safeties and two wide receivers the four highest cap hits on the team. You got to spend a first on Cross. You got to spend a first on Zabel. You got to spend a third on Lucas. You spend 2 second rounders on running backs, man. Put your money where your mouth is if you want to be something, and that's what they've done. And it's no accident, man. There's so many people that want to say that. Honestly, a lot of people want to say both teams are fluked. But if you truly look at the team building of both teams have built up teams the right way, in my opinion. And here they are in the Super Bowl. Just because they might not be your favorite fantasy football player, you can go eat shit about that. These two teams are the best teams in the NFL. The Seahawks are about to go prove why they're the best.
Best three. The Rams are better than the Patriots.
The Rams are awesome. Okay.
But
you got to get here. I mean,
it's true. It's true.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, we will. You're right. We're going to whoop their ass. And you'll see that they are not up to the Rams level. Yeah, man, they're not that good. Diggs passes prime. Booty is not getting any booty, I'll say that. Ramondre Stevenson, fumbler, not that great. Old. Travion Henderson can't pass block for shit. I mean, fuck their team. I'm not interested. We're going to whip their ass.
Sam, when you were talking about their receiving core, that's actually a huge component that makes me more confident about the Seahawks in this game. Is you got to have firepower, man. You have to have an arsenal to take on the Seahawks defense, and I don't know if New England has that arsenal. There ain't no Devontae, there ain't no Puka, there ain't no McVay, and say what you want, Stafford is the MVP of the season, man.
Yeah, Stafford is,
and we beat them. We're ready. We're ready.
Cupcake schedule, and yeah, our boys are ready. I promise you that. McDonald's not fucking around. Time to go win this shit. That's how I see it.
I mean, here's where I'm at because I always want to try to temper my expectations, Sam. And I did so much studying on this game this week, and I truly am coming out saying the Seahawks should win this game. Any given Sunday, though, I think it's very appropriate that ESPN Analytics have it at 60-40 right now. And you're right, maybe there's some East Coast bias, but I mean, this is any given Sunday in the Super Bowl, man. Like, one fluke play can always completely change the tides of everything. But when you really look at the matchups, man, the Seahawks have almost every matchup you want except for a handful. There's really reason to believe.
My expectations are tempered. We win by 14.
Okay. Wow. Winning by 14. Big time. Big time.
We're a touchdown
okay.
better team. Guarantee we are. So, yeah, unless some fluky ass shit happens, we got them by 14. Otherwise, we got them by 7.
Oh, my man Sam throwing it down. Yeah. I love it. I'll say it with your chest out, brother, man. That confidence, man. You're feeling it. I love it, man. Real bad Patriots run game is underwhelming. Well, I see Stevenson's like a hitting target for this defense. If they decide not to give the ball to Henderson, I think that benefits the Seahawks because you have to have somebody that can run away from this group of Lions. If you have someone that's walking into this herd, you're not walking out.
And fucking Stevenson's been toting the rock for him lately because Henderson can't pass block for shit. And so Drake May has been getting lit up when he's out there. Which is why you've been seeing Stevenson so much more. He's a fumbler, man. He's old legs. He's a fumbler. It doesn't worry me at all.
Putting it on wax. Sam is feeling the Seahawks, man. The Super Bowl is right around the corner, man. How sweet would it be to win it in Levi's, man? Dude, we got Byron Murphy. We got Derek Hall. We got Ernest Jones. I could spend the next half hour listing the dogs that are coming for New England, man. We know they're a formidable opponent, man. But across the board, the Seahawks have so many blue chippers and so many studs, man. This is just a freaking awesome roster across 4 excellent drafts, and I'm just so happy that John Schneider's really gotten to get out of Pete's shadow and let everybody outside of the Northwest realize the type of executive and the type of evaluator that John Schneider is, because he is one of the elite ones of the game.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's been doing his thing for a decade plus now. He had a little lull in the middle, but man, for the last 4 years, he's just been batting 1,000. Is what it seems like. He can't seem to miss. So, him and Mac seem to be in lockstep right now, building this team for the future, and I couldn't be happier about it. We're in good hands.
And honestly, Sam, if you actually look at every draft class of like the Hall of Fame GMs, if you've been a GM for 15, 20, 30 years, you have bad drafts. That's the nature of the beast. And if you have enough drafts under your belt, you're going to have some shitty ones for whatever reason it might be. A lot of it's self-inflicted wounds. I heard John Schneider on the radio this week talking about how much him and his staff self-scouted over the years, honed their skills, learned from poor decisions, moved on, and not make those same mistakes again. Here we are with fantastic trades, unbelievable drafting, and yeah, kudos, John. But let's finish the job. He deserves another championship.
Yep, he does. So does the Allen family, and so do goddamn we. Got to get revenge. That's why the whole storyboard goddamn thing about beating the Niners, beating the Rams, exercising the demons on the goddamn Patriots, man. I'm tired of hearing about the fucking last Super Bowl and seeing that goddamn interception. Fuck that. Let's write a new story.
Hell yeah. It's time to get ours back, man. It's time for the payback. It's time for the payback, man. I'm freaking hyped, man. I honestly just want to keep it Seahawks for now. We have so much time to get into the Mariners, man. I want to keep it football right now, Sam.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good though. I feel like Byron Murphy. I feel like Leonard Williams, Jaron Reed. Shout out to Jaron Reed, man. That dog. And he's the one although he wasn't on a championship team or even a Super Bowl team, Jaron Reed is that one connecting piece, that one connecting player from the LOB era to the MOB era. It's been a long time, man. It's so hard to make it to the Super Bowl. Dude, we got the talent to finish the job. We have an excellent coaching staff. I'm just thrilled, and you're right. I want Jody Allen to go out high, and the Allen family, yeah, they're wealthier than anyone could ever imagine. We, as a Seattle sports nation, need to be so appreciative for what the Allen family has done for that community. Thank you. Let's go win it and send Jody out on top.
We wouldn't have a football team if the Allens hadn't stepped in.
100% no. They would be in LA, and the Rams and Chargers never would have had to move.
Yep. So, yeah, definitely. Let's get it for the Allen family, and let's get it for Seattle, man. We have way more paths to victory than the Patriots do, in my opinion. So many things have to go right for the Patriots in order for them to get the win. How I see it with the talent discrepancy, we can have 2 goddamn turnovers and still shut them down and win this game. They can't. If they fumble the ball twice, the game's over for them. I don't care. We're going to stomp on them, capitalize, and score a touchdown, just like we did last week when they messed that punt return up. So, I mean, we're too dangerous. They have to have too much go right, which is why I think Jake Bobo is Super Bowl MVP. Hell yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, that's why I think that we have about 7, 8 out of 10 chances for winning this game.
Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. I'm just thrilled, dude. We got to get off here and somehow try to be able to get to Sunday, man. I don't know how I'm going to be able to make it without losing my mind. Is there anything else you want to put on wax here, dog?
I think I'm good, but we're watching the Super Bowl together, right, Tiz? So we're gonna have the old school good luck charms back together. Gonna win the goddamn Super Bowl.
Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. My, oh my, it's another sports podcast. Y'all know Indy, our super producer out there in Nashville, Tennessee. That's Vaden Podcast Services. Vaden Podcast Services. Shout out Romantic About Baseball. Shout out to the live chat. Shout out to my homie Sam. My, oh my, it's another sports podcast. See.
Hawks!
See.
Hawks!